Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because today's story is both hilarious and a little too real. We're diving into the viral moment that's got everyone talking. Kelly Ripa teasing her husband Mark Consuelos after he claimed he only needs 7 minutes for intimacy. Wait till you hear how she reacted, and how this little confession spiraled into one of the funniest, most unexpected TV moments of the year. Let's get into it. It all started, as most viral celebrity moments do, with an innocent question that somehow went way too far. Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos, one of daytime television's most iconic couples, have never been shy about opening up when it comes to their relationship. Married for nearly 3 decades, they've made a career out of mixing love, laughter, and just the right amount of oversharing. But this time, it wasn't Kelly who spilled the tea. It was Mark. During a recent segment of their talk show, Mark Consuelos was put in the hot seat when the topic of intimacy came up. What was meant to be a lighthearted game quickly turned into something much more viral, when Mark casually admitted, with that signature smirk of his, that he only needs about 7 minutes for intercourse. Kelly, never one to let a moment like that slide, immediately raised an eyebrow and shot back with a teasing grin. 7 minutes? You're being generous. The audience burst into laughter, but behind the humor, there was that familiar spark between the couple, the kind that keeps fans coming back every morning to watch them banter like high school sweethearts who never grew up. But what happened next turned that one-liner into an internet sensation. Within hours, clips of the exchange began circulating across social media platforms. Fans began flooding comment sections, jokingly timing 7 minutes on their phones, while others declared Kelly Ripa the undisputed queen of live TV comebacks. Some called it the most married thing ever said on television, but not everyone was laughing. As the moment gained traction, some critics argued that Kelly's jab crossed a line, that maybe, just maybe, she'd embarrassed her husband on national television. But those who followed the couple for years knew better. This was classic Kelly and Mark, playful, unfiltered, and always a little bit spicy. Still, producers reportedly had no idea that this seemingly innocent conversation would explode into one of the week's biggest celebrity news stories behind the scenes. Sources from the show revealed that the segment was unscripted, a completely natural moment that wasn't meant to make headlines. They were just joking around, one insider shared. It was typical Kelly and Mark energy. Nobody thought it would go viral. But the internet had other plans. Within 24 hours, hashtags like 7 minutes with Mark and #you're being generous began trending on X, formerly Twitter. Fans even started creating playful memes, editing timers onto photos of Mark with captions like, "His best 7 minutes yet," and "Kelly deserves a medal." One fan tweeted, "Kelly Ripa saying you're being generous after Mark said he only needs 7 minutes just healed my marriage. Thank you for your service." Even other celebrities couldn't resist chiming in. Ryan Seacrest, Kelly's former co-host, jokingly commented on Instagram, writing, "Mark, my man, you walked right into that one." But the real twist came the following morning, when Kelly and Mark decided to address the viral frenzy. Live, of course. As the show opened, Kelly playfully sighed. "So, apparently my husband's timing has made headlines. Who knew 7 minutes could cause this much drama?" Mark laughed it off, saying, "Honestly, I didn't think people would care this much. I was just being honest." Kelly quickly cut in, smirking at the camera. "That's what worries me." The audience erupted again, and it was clear that the couple was having as much fun with the attention as everyone watching. But what really caught people's attention was what Kelly said next. After a few moments of laughter, she leaned over and said, "Listen, if we've learned anything after almost 30 years of marriage, it's that you don't need a stopwatch to measure happiness. Sometimes it's 7 minutes, sometimes it's 7 hours. The point is, we're still showing up for each other." That comment hit differently. Fans praised her for turning a cheeky moment into something surprisingly genuine. Because beneath all the teasing and humor, there's always been something deeper about Kelly and Mark's relationship. Something that feels authentic in a world where celebrity marriages often crumble under pressure. But just when everyone thought the story was over, another twist unfolded. Later that week, during a radio interview, Mark was asked whether he regretted making the 7-minute confession. His response was unexpected. "Not at all," he said. "If anything, it reminded people that we're real. We joke, we mess up, we overshare. That's marriage. You have to laugh together." He went on to add, "Also, For the record, I said 7 minutes on average, not maximum. That line reignited the online conversation all over again. Memes flooded back, with fans dubbing Mark's comeback the redemption quote. Kelly, of course, responded on their next show. 7 minutes on average? So what you're saying is some nights it's a marathon? She teased. Mark smiled and replied, Exactly. Sometimes it's 8. The studio audience roared with laughter, but beyond the humor, people began reflecting on why this moment resonated so strongly. Some said it was because Kelly and Mark represent something rare in Hollywood, a couple that doesn't hide behind a perfect image. They argue, they tease, they flirt, and they do it all in front of millions. Fans flooded the couple's social media pages with comments like, "You two give me hope that love can stay fun forever," and Kelly's sarcasm is what every marriage needs. Still, some viewers felt a bit uncomfortable with how open the couple can be about their private life. One critic wrote in an online column, Kelly and Mark's chemistry is undeniable, but sometimes it feels like we're watching their therapy sessions play out live. Whether you found it hilarious or awkward, there's no denying that the 7-minute saga captured the public's imagination, and the timing couldn't have been better, literally and figuratively. Their show's ratings reportedly spiked following the viral moment, pulling in nearly double the average viewership. Social media engagement soared. Even late-night comedians referenced the exchange in their monologues, turning it into a pop culture talking point. It's not the first time the couple has found themselves in the middle of an oversharing storm. Just last year, Kelly had made headlines for revealing that she once passed out during an intimate moment early in their marriage. And before that, the two had shared stories about being empty nesters and rediscovering their relationship after their kids left home. Kelly once said in an interview, "People think we overshare, but we're just talking about real life. Marriage isn't always romantic dinners. Sometimes it's laughing about the awkward stuff." And that's exactly what makes moments like this so captivating. They blur the line between celebrity and reality. For fans, Kelly and Mark's dynamic feels like a reminder that love doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be alive and a little bit funny. Still, the drama took a surprising turn when a tabloid falsely claimed that Kelly was humiliated by the viral response, but she quickly shut that down. Posting on her Instagram stories, Kelly shared a meme of a stopwatch with the caption, 7 minutes of fame, 7 million laughs. Mark reposted it with a flame emoji and the words, "Challenge accepted." The internet went wild again. Some fans joked that they were keeping score, while others begged the couple to start a podcast about relationships. One user wrote, "Forget therapy. I just need Kelly and Mark's banter every morning." As the buzz continued, daytime producers couldn't have asked for better publicity. Behind the scenes, network insiders reportedly praised the couple for turning a risky moment into ratings gold. But as always, Kelly handled it with grace. During one of the week's final episodes, she looked directly at the camera and said, "If you're talking about us, laughing with us, or even rolling your eyes, that means we're still connecting." And honestly, that's what this show is about. Real people, real laughs, and maybe just a tiny bit of TMI. Mark chuckled beside her, adding, "And for the record, we're timing tonight." The audience lost it. The chemistry between them was undeniable. That rare combination of humor, honesty, and affection that's made them one of TV's most beloved couples. Even relationship experts weighed in. One therapist told People magazine that the viral moment was actually a healthy example of long-term communication. When partners can joke about intimacy without shame or defensiveness, it often shows security, she explained. Kelly and Mark's humor keeps their relationship vibrant. It's easy to laugh at the surface of it. A husband confessing he only needs 7 minutes and a wife calling him out. But underneath the jokes is something deeper. The way they play off each other. The comfort that comes from years of knowing exactly how to push each other's buttons without crossing a line. That balance is what fans admire most. And what keeps the internet obsessed with every little thing they say. By the end of the week, the couple had not only survived the online chaos, they'd owned it. Kelly joked on Instagram Live, "Maybe we should start selling stopwatches as merch." Mark laughed, replying, "Only if we split the profits evenly, 7 and 7. Even their kids reportedly joined in on the fun, texting them memes and joking. Mom and Dad are trending again. At this point, it's clear that Kelly and Mark's ability to turn any situation, even something as personal as timing, into entertainment gold is unmatched. They've built their entire on-screen brand on authenticity, and while it sometimes pushes boundaries, it's exactly that openness that keeps them relevant after all these years. Because let's face it, in an era where so many celebrity couples hide behind perfect photos and rehearsed statements, there's something refreshing about watching two people who can laugh at themselves, no matter how awkward the topic might be. So whether you think 7 minutes is generous or not, one thing's for sure. Kelly and Mark have once again proven that when it comes to chemistry, theirs lasts way longer than a viral moment. And maybe that's the real secret. And that's the story that's got everyone talking. Kelly Ripa teasing Mark Consuelos in the funniest, most unexpected way possible. What do you think? Was Kelly just being playful, or did she roast her husband a little too hard? Drop your thoughts below. We love reading your takes. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to Celebrity Buzz Daily for more trending stories, celebrity moments, and all the behind-the-scenes drama you won't find anywhere else.